this. I got seedless lemon pasta.
Oh, my goodness.
Where's the fresh sage?
Sage, okay, I'll be back with that.
I have a question for you, Kathy. I've been trying to get to know all of the ladies, and
Right.
you know your sister really well. And I assume that she's probably open and friendly and welcoming, but I haven't found that. I find her to be cold.
I think Kyle has been cold to me because I immediately connected with Dorit. I mean, they've been having issues, so it kind of makes sense, but it's also very elementary school. It's really petty.
What are your thoughts about where she is right now? I think it would be really helpful to understand where she is, sort of in her own mental state, I guess.
I don't even really know what's going on in Kyle's life. Does she open up a lot about what's going
I
on?
don't like to push her too much because that's when she doesn't like that.
Yeah.
So I try to be very careful and not bother her. Everybody goes through something in life, and this is traumatic for her. Being married basically your whole life. I just tread lightly because I just want to make her feel
You tread lightly.
comfortable and loved. And, you know, she's a Capricorn. If you needed something, she would be there. How are
God,
you
these
doing?
are so beautiful.
Yeah, how are you?
Kathy and Rick Hilton. So beautiful. My life's pretty right now. When PK and I separated,
Yes.
he was my friend.
Yes,
I mean,
of
like,
course, of
we
course.
were...
Who couldn't help but love PJ?
PK.
Or PJ.
Well, yeah, him
PJ.
You're one of the few very long married couples. So what do you attribute to like your longevity?
We started out very young. We grew up together. We enjoy the same things. We don't have to be out to dinner with couples every single... I mean, we enjoy being just together.
When PK and I decided to separate, we had said, we're gonna take some time apart. We're gonna work on the resentments and the issues that we have that have built up over the last few
Over
years.
time.
Because you always kept everything very close to the vest.
I was very protective of my husband, of my family. It's the way I grew up.
Which is...
You don't,
Well,
you know.
that's what
I get
you
it.
do.
Even when I was going through the worst of the worst, I went through it alone because I didn't want anyone to think badly of him.
I heard about PK's DUI.
Alleged DUI.
What do you mean alleged?
They never booked him, they never arrested him. When he got to the station, they took a breathalyzer and he was under the lift.
Why wouldn't you? You've chosen to have 2 children
Yes,
with him.
of
We
course.
understand that.
I think he's a very good father. Am I correct?
Wrong.
Well,
There are times that I think PK's the greatest father in the world. But is he the most hands-on father? The truth is no.
So you're feeling see, I thought you were going to say yes.
I would have ordinarily. Protecting him, I would. Reality? No.
He would disappear and be gone for weeks and weeks without even calling the kids. I worked overtime to put in their heads that their father was trying to call, wanted to see them, missed them so much. I've protected him at all costs, no matter what. And I don't think he realizes that.
How old is he?
56.
You know, when I first met him, I thought he was 56. I've known him a long time.
girl, that was
But
some
the
shade.
more I got to know, I think that sounds...
That's why I closed my eyes. And...
No, but now, the more I got to know him, and then he
shade I've ever
lost
heard
weight,
in
I
my
feel
life.
terrible.
I have nothing to say, okay? Because black don't crack, so I don't know nothing about that.
I didn't think he'd be doing what he's doing now.
Well, what is he doing?
Right.
Well,
He just
I'm
wrote
the
this
girl that wants to know.
really angry, horrible note.
What?
What's in it? What did it say?
Just finances, and I'm gonna stop paying this, and you're gonna be liable for this. And
Where
so,
are we going with this?
Honey, that's a divorce.
I thought we were trying to take a little separation.
Right, that's not a separation.
I wake up to a 7-page email, and it was a barrage. It was predominantly financials, His expectations were within a month or two that I will be responsible for the mortgage and all the bills associated with the house.
It's like, what the?
Get a lawyer.
There was also discussion of custody, lawyers, and threats of, if this doesn't happen, I will be proceeding with divorce.
He is not a man I recognize at all.
This is what happens when people get a divorce. The email and the comment about being a good father or not, the gloves are off. Everybody's at their absolute worst, and that's what's coming out. I've not seen one woman have a peaceful divorce unless the guy died. Can I ask a question, and you can hate me for this? What are you holding on to? What are you doing?
Do you think he still wants to be married to you?
No, I don't.
Then what are you waiting for?
I am the token idiot wife.
No, you're not. What you're doing is that you're taking the rose-colored glasses off your face. That is what you're doing.
Right, rose-colored
I
glasses.
agree.
And it is
equals
about time.
Idiot.
What about the contact lenses?
Well, those are next.
You know, we've been married 9.5 years. And I just found out that there's a law in California.
Yeah, it's community property. You can get half. He's trying to divorce you before 10 years.
When is 10 years?
In 6
6 months.
Oh, hell no! Oh, my God. Ain't no way. Girl, no way.
That hurt. I don't know this man.
In California, when you hit the 10-year mark, you're considered a long-term marriage, which means it's half, and that's that. And I think spousal support is forever after a 10-year marriage. One of you is going to be paying for the length of the person's life. That's why if you're going to jump ship, do it before 10 years. Dorit, I worry about you. I really do. And I'm sorry you're going through this, but I cannot sit here and bullshit with you.
Right.
When I know what's coming for you. I wouldn't be a good friend. You've begged for honesty, and I'm gonna give it to you. You have to protect yourself. You have to go, hold on a second. The price of poker has completely changed. This is not my partner. This is not my friend.
Yes.
This is my adversary now.
Oof.
And let me tell you,
Oof.
that is a up place, as I have hair on my arms. That is a up place to be, but that is where you are. And I don't know any other way to say that to you. You have to be proactive. I'm telling you right now, if you don't make these decisions, life will make it for you.
Yes, he will make it for you.
He will make it for you. Please be proactive. And I'm preaching to myself as much as I'm preaching to you, because I could have done a better job for myself.
Wow.
But I was paralyzed by fear, and I waited till the last minute. And I shouldn't have.
Yes, don't get to the place of being desperate. Desperation breeds no good strategy, girl.
Oh,
That's
hell
what
no.
I've heard in business.
Oh, God.
I know this. If I have to go to war, I will go to war. Once you get to that headspace, it's not going to be easy to pull me back.